Hey guys, this is another run of mine on Machina's Intersecting wheels, and here I'm starting off by showing the party setup screen because this is going to be a full Auto Plus run, and as I've mentioned with past Auto Plus runs, in this sort of run, setup is everything. So you can just have a look to see which passives I've removed for each character and which skills I've unequipped as well. The gist of it is that you want Gladio and Garnet to be as slow as possible, but you want Beatrix to maintain her speed, and that's because she's the one carrying the FR and you want her to use FR as quickly as possible. I'm sort of debating whether or not it makes sense to let Garnet equip her EX actually, because if you do equip her EX, there's a chance that you can finish her BT aura within the force time, and that will trigger another additional attack and apply a gold frame buff on the entire party. In this stage, many often comps can actually auto plus it. I've actually done one with Core, Gladio and Machina as well, but since I've already got a Machina solo run, I decided to try another party that doesn't actually have him, which then brings me to this party right here. There's a few reasons why this party works very well for this particular stage. Firstly, right at the start of the fight, and when any boss hits 49% health, they will apply an attack down aura on your entire party, and this attack down is pretty massive. It's minus 200% to your attack stat. And the only way to remove this aura is to actually hit force weakness, which requires you to use a melee force attack that is also instant turn. However, with Garnet, she brings so much support and aura that you hardly actually even feel the minus 200% attack down aura, so for the most part the aura is negligible in this party setup. You can see I'm actually still capping my brave attacks, and I'm still doing maximum HP damage anyway, even with that attack down aura. Since I'm using Garnet and she Thunder enchants the entire party, I decided to go with Beatrix FR. Beatrix often hits pretty hard since it's multiple HP dumps. Plus, her Rose Petals full up attack also ignores the enemy defense, which helps to ensure that she always caps out on damage despite being affected by minus 200% attack down aura. Gladio, or really any cover tank will do. Oran should also work really well, but Gladio works well to round off the party because when the bosses are grounded, they will also regen brave every turn, so there's a chance that they might unload a massive HP attack on your party, but of course with a cover tank that's really not an issue at all. Oran is actually a pretty good option as well because Oran's counter attack also ignores enemy defense, which means that he should also cap out in counter attack damage. The good thing though about Gladio is that Gladio is immune to debuffs, which means the max brave and eye brave down debuff that the bosses inflict on you won't land on Gladio. Beyond that, once the bosses hit above 50% force gauge, they will also apply a minus 50% turn rate down on your entire party, which helps really the off-turn strategy. The only thing that you need to ensure is to try to have Beatrix use her force time attack before the bosses reach 100%. It will come pretty close, but I managed to do it and the bosses hit like 96% force gauge, and that does require Beatrix to have all her speed passives equipped just to ensure that she gets a turn in order to let loose her force attack. Even if the bosses hit their force time, it isn't really the end of the world. In fact, when the bosses are in force time, they get a massive speed boost, which means that they will get many consecutive turns in a row. And that should really actually help your strategy. The only drawback of course is when the bosses end their force time, they will be back at 0% force gauge, which means that you lose the minus 50% turn rate down. Finally, Brother Summon I think is probably the best choice here just because you do get debuffed with Max Brave down, so having the Max Brave up blessing from Brothers does help to offset the debuff a little bit. In any case, all you have to do is really just sit back and wait for the end of the fight and collect your rewards. This brings me to the end of the commentary, so sit back, kick in, and enjoy the rest of the fight. And as always, if you enjoy the content, do leave a like, comment, or subscribe, cause it really helps a lot. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next Shinryu fight. Bye!
バラのごとし
盾の役目は果たしたぜ。